Hello, folks. This is a Black Weasel, and this is a little bit early, but we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. You guys already know One Piece, chapter 794, is out and about. And the name of the chapter is called Sabo's Adventure. And on the title, we have Doflamingo lending his sunglasses to a flamingo. And he's still covering his eyes. God damn it all. Oda's gonna Oda. Alright. Got some of my goldfish. Name is Sabo's Adventure. Damn it. This website that I'm using to make it in, it has some weird pictures here and there, but it's all good. Now the scene takes place in a hell in George Rosa's eastern city, Carter. Now this is Kiro's house. And then Robin, and someone tells him, Robin, there's no need to wake him. I just came to see his face one last time. Robin asks, are you leaving Dressrosa already? She says that towards Sabo. And it turns out that CP Cyberfall Zero has turned back and are heading for Dressrosa again. Like they're coming after Sabo. And then he said that within a day or two, Dressrosa is going to be quite the hectic place. And he also said you guys also should also said soon as possible. And then Zoro said, still, do you think there was another one besides Ace? Now, everyone's all cooling in our house, Kiro's house. We have Sabo, Usopp, Law, uh, Zoro, Frankie, Sabo, Robin. There's Luffy. And Frankie says, this is the first I ever heard of it. And Sabo said, I'm sure. Luffy was probably the most surprised, to be honest. He's still sleeping. He never want is currently resting. The hell, that's Bellamy. Bellamy is unconscious with them. Then Sabo says that he's been dead all this time and was able to contact him. And then he starts telling him that when we were kids, Ace and Luffy and I, they were really bothersome towards Garp and decided to become brothers over cups of sake. And then Sabo starts telling everyone how he met Dragon. And then he says, like before, like he was born, um, he was he was ashamed to be born noble because his country stinks more than a garbage dump. It reeks of rotten humans. As long as I'm here, I can never be free. Now Ace got shot by a celestial dragon, and he was real unconscious. And he lay in the ocean, and then he said, "Someone save me! Please save me!" And who is it? It's Dragon again, and he's really serious. And then somebody says, "Oh, I can't vote. You sure you took your sweet ass time, didn't you, Dragon? How long are you gonna make us wait? Sorry. Someone get this kid a doctor. He's in critical condition." And somebody said he's regaining consciousness, but his condition is quite peculiar. And he overhears like, what? Okay, so he has really bad insomnia. Now that ain't right. He has long term memory loss, short term memory loss, something like Alzheimer's. The blast fractured his memories, and everyone's all surprised that his memories won't return. Yes, he doesn't even know his own name. And then someone says, "There's a name Sabo written on your personal belongings. Is that your name, boy?" Sabo says, "Sabo? Hell if I know." And the dragon says he's part of a family from the Gold Kingdom of that I'm sure. And then we should send him back. I'll contact his. And then someone says we should send him back. I'll contact his parents. And Sabo said no. Sabo says I don't want to go back. Just take me away from you somewhere, anywhere. And that's where the flashback ends. And then Zoro asks like, so were you completely amnesic? Yeah, that's what it was. He has amnesia. And Sabo said the only thing clear to me was that I no contest wanted to return to my parents. I didn't remember anything else at no cost. And then Frankie says, well, good thing your memories eventually return. And apparently, Ace saw Sabo again. Like, Ace filmed me in on everything. That's what I come to realize. You're Sabo, Luffy's brother, he says. And Sabo says, his timing couldn't have been any worse, but I guess that's exactly why he actually brought it all back for me. Yeah, someone said the latest news about the world, the greatest are hot off the presses. There's even an article about Whitebeard's defeat, and someone asked, "Does he even sound okay?" He isn't listed among the fatalities. Those who passed away are the Yonku, Whitebeard, and Firefish Ace. More importantly, look at this dragon's son. Is this true? Are you really Straw Hat's Luffy's father? You gotta be shitting me. And Sabo looks around and when Sabo sees the newspaper, his memories start coming back. Like, because there's some flashbacks saying that Ace was going to become a pirate and he's going to become a big shot pirate and show the world. And Koala asks, "What's the matter, Sabo-kun? You're acting weirder than usual." And he finally figures it out. Like, his memory starts flashing back again about how like they become brothers. Like, hey guys, did you know if you exchange vows over a cup of sake with someone, you become brothers? And someone said Ace was ran through by Akinu, and so memories was. And he's really crying. This is really also sad. Yeah, apparently, Sabo wakes up again a couple of days later. He's suffering from the same mental shock that Luffy did, and he woke up around like 7 chapters later. And Ace in a flashback says, "I ain't gonna run from anyone, and I sure as hell ain't gonna lose to anyone." And then Koala and Hack were by Sabo's side. Koala says, "We thought you were gonna die, so we're good." And Hack says, "You had an incredible fever, Sabo. You were out for 3 straight days." Now for Luffy, he was out. He was unconscious for like 2 weeks when he really woke up. And Koala asks, "Did your memories come back? Are you gonna quit the Revolutionary Army?" And Sabo said, "No, no, I'm not. Is Dragon here? There are some things I'd like to talk to him about. Also, And 2 years later, Dressrosa, I I like to ask this of the revolution era. There's a certain durable fit that simply must have. Then we go all the way back towards like I don't know 2 years ago, no a year ago, like in real time. Somebody says, "There's no way I can give you the mirror near me." Sorry, Luffy. That's what Sabo said. And Bartholomew says, "And who the hell are you?" Well, in Maggot and they tend to use a lot of curse words, and they're not supposed to like really do that because it sort of makes the people vulgar as it is. And Bartholomew says, "You guys have nerve addressing Luffy's senpai so directly." Yes, I will say, "It's me, Luffy." Hmm? Who is me? The Marimar no Mi is a memento aces. If you want it, you're my enemy. Also, you keep calling me Luffy, but you're mistaken. Look closely at this beard. I'm Lucy. That's what Luffy says to the person. He really has no idea of who it was. And then Sabo says, "There's no way to fail. I would fail to recognize my little brother, even if she's wearing a disguise." And Sabo, Luffy says, "Little brother." The only people who ever called me little brother was Ace and someone who passed away a really long time ago. And Luffy gets really surprised. And Sabo asks him, "Remember when we stole Dada and sake in exchange?" And Luffy starts crying really heavily because he misses him. No, sweet reunited and it feels so good. Reunited because we understood. See, look, now we're catching them on everything. Like everything is getting explained. CP0 is coming back because Sabo is around, and maybe they'll probably prosecute Jesus Burgess. I don't know. Oh, come on. One more room. I'll follow my phone. Luffy starts talking in a gibberish way, like, what's about blowing on? I'll bleed you right now. Blah, 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 blah. And someone says, "I'm glad you're still alive." Luffy says, "I saw Ace murder right before my own eyes." And someone says, "Yeah, Ace has died, but I'm glad you managed to make it out of here. I was about to I was about to lose my only two brothers without being able to do anything about it." And Sabo said, "If you gotten killed as well, I've been all alone. Thank you for staying alive, Luffy." And Sabo said, "Is it okay if I eat the Marimar no Mi?" And Luffy said, "Mm-hmm. That'll be for the best." And the flashbacks end, and Luffy's still sleeping. He's really, really damaged from the fight against Doflamingo. I'm not sure how like they're gonna really stop Kaido, but Luffy and Law got really beaten heavily by Doflamingo. It's kind of weird, but I bet Luffy should have like I don't know 2 more tricks up his sleeve, maybe Gear 5. And Sabo says, "Well, then I'm off." And Robin says, "Already?" And Sabo says, "I got to see his face." And Sabo says, "By the way, this is a favorite card for Luffy." He says, "I went ahead and made one." And Zoro asks, "When do you get the time to take the piece for myself?" Well, I can only imagine what it's like trying to keep the reins on Luffy, but I'm leaving him in your hands. Robin waves farewell, and Frankie starts to cry. "Gotcha, don't you worry." And Zoro says, "Man, that's almost the exact same thing Ace said to us." And Hack dials. "Sabo, this is Hack." "Yeah, I just left. I'll be there soon. There's some crows flying away." Hack says, "Roger." "How was it?" Luffy-kun was quite... What? And somebody hangs up for Hack. And Hack got angry and punch somebody with his damaged somebody damaged. God damn it! Hack tries to punch the guy with his damaged fist that he got from Bartholomew. And somebody said, "Way too close! Way too close for cover, Hack." And someone was flying on some crows, and he asked, "Can you bring these out whenever you want?" Yes, whenever. Shall I hurry then? I think that crow is starting to talk. And apparently, God damn it all, One Piece is on a break next week. Shit. Oh well.